Hey guys, what's up? It's the Jackcat here, and today I'm making a video to showcase some of my warm-up exercises I do for guitar. I found that they really help me get into the flow of playing guitar, as well as, get the fingers loose and minimize mistakes. So I want to make this video to help out some of the beginners that are getting into guitar, as well as maybe intermediates that maybe need practice. I'm no means an expert at guitar, but figured I'd make this video to help some of y'all out. Alright, so we have everything set up. I'm in E standard tuning, so it's E, A, E, G, E, E. So make sure you're tuned to that. And yeah, I'm using a Dunlop basic pick, 1.5 millimeter in diameter, and on a Fender Strat connected to my computer DOS system. But to get into things, I want to teach the first technique practice that I do is called string walking, and it kind of goes like this. So basically, you're just using all four fingers and you're just going up the frets. And it's a really good it's a really good technique practice because you practice your right hand skills and your left hand skills. So you start with just fretting. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, next string. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. And so you basically just go up the frets, and on the tab you'll see that it just goes up and then goes down. And on my picking side, you can either down pick everything or up pick. So you can go down, 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 or you can go up, 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 or down, up. It really depends on what you want to practice that day. I typically just do alternating down, up, down, up. And you can go pretty fast with a metronome once you get pretty good at it. It really transfers well to if you're doing fast picking or you're doing lots of like solo work or solo lead guitar. So honestly, good thing to practice when you're just warming up. Usually do 5 minutes of it. Next thing we're doing is the bar chord practice. So honestly, if you're getting to the beginner intermediate stage, you probably know what a bar chord is or how to play one. It just might not sound the best. And in my experience, practicing with a bar chord is really just on your index finger of your left hand. And so one thing you can really do to practice and get that sound well is just play each fret and then mute. So if that doesn't make sense, hopefully let me just play it for you and see if this helps. So it should go, well, let me not mess it up. So it should go like this. So I played a little bit wrong, but it's, you're thinking of it just like triplets. So I'll go a little bit up. So on the 5th fret, and I'm just using my index finger to bar each one, and I'm just going down and then up on the picking pattern. So one thing not to do is try not to let any strings ring out. That's the whole practice of this, is just work on your right hand muting and then your finger muting on your fretting hand. So, and one thing, I'm just like pressing down and then up, down and up on each different fret being picked or string being picked. So. So that's cool. That's cool to have. It's a good practice, and you can really just go like. Oop. Okay, so lastly, we got the legato stretching exercise, or legato stretches. So it's basically just going to be a triplet, same as the string walking, but you're only going to pick once and then hammer on the next two notes of the triplet. So it's going to go something like this. So basically, you hammer on, or you down pick, and you just play with your middle and pinky on the other ones. Now, I've seen some people could do pinky, ring, and then, index, ring, and pinky, like this. It really depends on what you want to practice. It's good to have overall good finger dexterity so you can do crazy stretches. But I find that this really helps, again, with muting and legato, especially legato, and overall just technique. So, yeah. And overall advice for these 3 exercises, make sure you practice with a metronome first and foremost. Make sure you're on a clean setting. So I find that when you have a guitar that's on a distortion or some sort of delay, you kind of hide your mistakes. And I think if you're just practicing by yourself and you're not trying to impress anyone, just play clean and your mistakes will really shine out. And if you're on a Strat, I find I have one setting that makes my guitar just sound like crap, or like my mistakes will... So like I have 2 settings on my guitar where I know my playing will probably be not as well covered, if that makes sense. I play on like the worst mode just to make sure any mistakes I hear first. And I think that's just a good way to practice guitar when you're just by yourself and you have a couple minutes to practice. So hopefully you can take this lesson with a grain of salt and maybe go out and practice and just let me know if you found it helpful, found it useful. My goal is to encourage people to practice and be the best versions of themselves. So really appreciate it. And if you found this helpful, give it a like and subscribe.